Hello, lovely people of Yiga. Hope your quarantine is going well. Today, it's time for our second video lesson. All right, or lesson 6 on quarantine. All right, so today we'll be doing some grammar analysis. And that's the topic which, according to their experience, causes much trouble. Okay, especially in your speaking and in your grammar task 3. All right, that is articles. As we know, we have 3 types of articles: definite, which is the; indefinite, which is a or an; and zero, which is no article at all. Okay, so right, as you understand, look at the rule, please. This rule is pretty straightforward. A before a consonant, N before the vowel sound. Vowel means glasная. Okay, so, and there is one more rule I need you to remember, that if you have good film, you don't say good a film, you say a good film. Okay, so my friends, whether we use a or n depends on the sound, not the spelling. For example, the word university has the letter U, but the sound is Y, is a consonant. That's why it is a university. All right? So, right. So, like the word hour, it starts with an H, but the sound is A. That's why we say an hour. Okay, we just need it to sound well. All right, so we use the article a and n with singular countables. Okay, so if you need like friend, you say a friend. Right, singular countables. Definite article, the. Have a look at the use. So you have the book. I'll quickly comment on each use. All right, singular countables when we are specific. I mean, he's a friend of mine. We're not sure what friend we're talking about. I have a million friends, he's one of them. Do you know the friend of mine who has won $1 million in a lottery? I give some specific information, and you know it's only one friend. For example, where's the DVD you were talking about? We already know that that's the concrete DVD. Okay, singular countable when we are talking in general. I mean, when we have the general image of everything. I mean, when we are speaking about the tiger, we are talking about the tiger as a species of animals. When we say the radio, we mean all radio stations. Okay. Plural countables when we are being specific, the same stuff. When I say the rumors, I mean the concrete rumors. Okay. So, and uncountable when we are specific. The advice, the love you give me. Okay, whatever. One more thing. It didn't mention it somehow. When we are talking about one and only thing. The sun, the moon, the internet. Okay, okay. So, right. You look at the section watch out before we do the exercises. So, zero article. Okay, plural countables, talk generally. So when you just say, I love apples, that means you love all apples in the world. I love the apples that you brought. Okay, and uncountable when we are talking generally. For example, I don't like when people give me advice. Any advice. Advice is uncountable, by the way. Okay, so my friends, this is the one you should study yourself. All right, or rather revise, because it's something we have already studied. So when we use the, all right, So study the table yourself before you do the exercises. All right. It keeps on here. Okay. So even some differences are there. All right. When we are talking about articles, we deal with countable and uncountable nouns. A quick reminder, a countable noun is something you can count by items or using your fingers. Like the drill for identifying whether the noun is countable is adding the word 7 and making it plural. For example, apple, 7 apples. Does it sound good? Yeah, it does. So it's countable. Right. Then love, 7 loves, 7 cheeses, 7 waters. Doesn't sound very nice, although you can say 7 waters, but still. All right. So if it doesn't sound nicely, or doesn't sound nice, I should say, it's uncountable. Okay, right. So with countable nouns, we can use a. You cannot say a water, right? So, and we can use a singular or a plural verb. So it can be singular and plural. If it has s in the end, it's countable. Right, right. Uncountable nouns. We cannot use a plural verb there. But there is one exception, the word news. You may actually say the news is or the news are. Right, and by the way, it's the only word that is uncountable but has S. All right. So my friends, if the word ends in S, no matter that it is one thing, like jeans, Caesars, I don't know, clothes, spectacles, trousers. So use are. My clothes are dirty, the jeans are too tight. Okay. Some words can be countable or uncountable depending on the meaning. For example, the word glass. Like glass as material is uncountable. It's made of glass. Glass as a vessel is countable. Could you give me a glass, please? Right. Okay, the last thing for today would be quantifiers. Quantifiers. All right, so many and much. As you understand and as you remember from your English A2 course, many is for countables, much is for uncountables. Mind it, they are both used in negative sentences mostly. If you want to use this quantifier in a positive sentence, use a lot of. So many is used with the negative verbs. There aren't many people. Well, my dad never shows much interest. Okay, a lot of and lots of. For anything in positive sentences, countable and uncountable. A few, a little. The meaning is немного. Few and little, the meaning is мало. All right, a few, countable. A few scandals, a few apples, a few spectacles. A little for uncountable. A little homework, a little cream, a little sunscreen. Okay, mind the difference. If you say there are a few apples, that means there are some and there are enough. If you say there are little apples, I'm sorry, you can't say there are little apples. There are few apples. That means there are fewer than you want. Okay? There are fewer than you want. So, and if you want to say меньше with countable nouns, you don't say less, you say fewer. So it would be fewer apples, fewer singers, fewer people, not less. Less is less love, less cream, less milk. Okay. So right. Now, that seems to be it for today. I'm going to be sending you a list of exercises to be done and a list of phrasal verbs to be checked. Okay? Thank you very much. We're going to finish now. please supply your homework until Tuesday, or by Tuesday, should I say, because on Tuesday we'll have another lesson. Cheers, everyone. Goodbye.